Good morning. Day 4. I'm at the Blue Mountain Shelter. I shared the shelter with Adam, a young guy just out of college, and he's got a job waiting for him, but he's gonna go hike this trail before other things suck him in. Adam's gonna do 22 miles to catch up with some friends. I'm gonna do I've got 2 days to do 19 miles, so I am taking my time. I hear that woodpecker again. I think he's following me. I found a nice sunny spot for second breakfast. It's about 10:45. And I'm looking down to the south. That is Yonah Mountain down there. I'm sure of it. And Amelia knows, my daughter knows that mountain. She's climbed that before, I haven't. But getting in the sun like this on a cold morning is a nice thing. Okay, it's Sunday, so everybody knows it's time for the damage check. They don't know? Well, this is the first time, so on Sundays, I've decided to take a little time and assess the damage the trail does to the body. And you know, I don't want to talk about how all my aches and pains are doing all the time, then I sound like just some old man talking about what ails him. So let's do that now. All right, let's start with the feet. I've been, I don't know, over 50 miles, maybe 55 by now, and this is early on day 4. So I've probably been going more miles than I should, just starting out. My body probably needs a longer ramp up time. So, but that said, the news isn't too bad. I've got a couple of blisters between my little toes on really both feet. And I think I got that when I was hiking down Blood Mountain in the rain. And I was wearing these Ninja toe socks, and it just kind of irritated the insides of my toes. So I'm make sure I keep tabs on those. The left foot, no issues. The right foot, I've got hardware, metal and stuff in my foot, and this is and it's a little painful, but not that much. This is familiar to me. I've had this for a couple of decades now, and so I'm familiar with how this foot responds to exercise. And so given that, I'm not concerned really too much at all. The next thing is, moving up, the knee. I had a stumble on one of my practice hikes, and and also I've had some, I'd say, minor knee issues previously, and I am wearing a brace, and also I've been seeing a doctor about it. And the good news is that I don't have any issues with my knee. I'm really pleasantly surprised about that, and I know it's only early on. I'll continue to wear the brace and keep tabs on it, but that is great news for me. I thought, well, if anything's going to get me off this trail, it's going to be the knee. So thank you, Dr. Jerriman, who injected several types of things into my knee and suggested stretching and training and that kind of thing. Moving up the body, I don't have any real issues to report on the back, on the shoulders. I think my pack does a good job putting the weight on the hips and not the back. So no complaints there. One thing I will be very vigilant about is years ago I had plantar fasciitis, and so I know what that feels like, and I know how bad it is, and so I'm gonna keep tabs on that. And I roll, I massage my feet as hard as I can every evening to try and keep that at bay. I refer to it as plantar fascism because I know it's really bad. It takes a long time to get rid of, and when you think you've gotten rid of it, somehow it starts to come back. So that's it for my damage assessment. Tune in next Sunday for more. You know, the range of emotions that you experience out here is a little bit disconcerting. I mean, from really bad weather, cold nights that are getting colder, to beautiful mornings like this. My emotions are entirely dependent on what the conditions are so far. I've experienced all of those in the last 3, now 4 days. And right now it's euphoria. It's a beautiful morning. It's not so cold anymore. And I need to figure this out. I mean, what happens if there's 5 days of bad weather? I need to work on that. Oh, my pee got dark. Gotta drink more. Tray Mountain, the next objective. I'm coming for you. Still going up Tray Mountain. Yeah, I thought I would see Almost Forgotten on the trail yesterday or today, but it looks like I might have missed him. This guy is doing a yo-yo. He started in the north, in Maine, and he's going to Springer Mountain, and then he's gonna turn around and come back. So maybe I will get a chance to meet him as he catches me going north. Up here on Tray Mountain. Tray Mountain has a view off the north side as well. Hey-o! Today, we're gonna have a big Dominican lunch. We're gonna have mofongo. We're gonna have beefsteak con spaghetti. We're gonna have guasacaca con queso frito. We're gonna have jugo de limón y jamón. We're gonna have all the good things. Womp womp. I'm looking way off into North Carolina at what's to come. Things get real in North Carolina. I'm here at the Deep Gap Shelter. This is a really cool one. Not good lighting in here, but yeah, look at these, look at the craftsmanship here. And this one has a couple of lofts on the other side. But I plan to get out the tent tonight. I'm gonna go over there. But check this out, somebody left a fire with wood ready to go, and then extra wood there. How about that? I'm not going to use it unless somebody else comes and wants a fire, but man, that's really nice of somebody. Hey, so to wrap up day 4, I'm at Deep Gap Shelter after about a 15.5 mile day. I thought I would go less than that, but I can't seem to help myself. But that means tomorrow will just be a few miles, like 2 or 3, into the hostel, and I'm going to stay there, and then make plans for the days after that. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. We will fight this plantar fasciitis. We will not be afraid. We will fight it on the trail. We will fight it on our feet, and we will prevail.